looking at this, I'm going to copy ghosts and make a new one, and then I'm actually, oops, wrong, I think I'm going to delete most of it. Add new file, ghosts, old. So now I've got this saved. Because I just can't, I've been looking at this and I am really stuck with it. So I'm okay with the first bit, and I think what I might do is not have all these routines. I'm just going to get rid of it all, rewrite it. What do we do in here? It's ghost routines. So I can refer to the other one. So, and I do know that we're going to have an LDX $03, but in the meantime I'm going to actually just make it with one ghost. And the last thing that will happen will be a DEX CPX $FF BEQ to ghost routines, and my mouse is, it's gone weird, and this will be a main ghost loop. This will be a jump main ghost loop. So all I have to do when I'm ready is change that to a 3. Oh dearie me. So I think if I run that, we will go back to how we were. No ghost shown. I know they're set up because we do it in the setup, but we've got the ghost. We've got the square, and I've got this bit taken out. I needed to restore that at some point. So in the basic build, this is very small compared to the full thing. So this is the ghost routine, this is my direction, and this is getting it to come to me. Hey Andy. So this made it go down GD and GE. Got the ghost X, ghost Y. Should have annotated this a lot better. Which way it's moving. Ghost color. Ghost. Ghost P remove and Ghost P recolor. Oh, so it's recoloring. So that's just rechanging the colours. No, it can't be. That's doing the colour. This is checking what's underneath, where it's going to go to. So I just need to sort of re-emulate that. and that's why I've going to try and do it. So the first thing I'm going to do so we display the plaque, we display either. Oh no, that's just to get, that gets rid of everything. So the ghost routine can be done in one thing, and then I can loop about it. So, oh, it's here. I nicked my wife's Coke Zero. I prefer Pepsi Max, but just come back from their Christmas dinner for their business, so it was nice to get out of the first one of the year. So, what do I need to do? I need to work out current position. Oopsie. Work out new position based on direction. Work out if new position will hit anything. If it does, change direction. That's it. Oh, draw. And I think if it does, you go back to if it does, we undo. So if I do that and then send it back to here, this will go back to its current position. So right now I think it could be worth having an extra set of 8 of these, and that will probably make my life easier. Rather than working it out, I can just send it back by 48 by doing a load and save. I have, Gray. Welcome. It was in beta 4, and it's in this one. He added an extra ID color. This one here, line number, character count area, the background color. It's not a perfect dark, but it's workable. But we still have this issue with the screen editor, that he's not got quite right. He's so in beta 4 none of these worked. I had to change the colour up here, but it's always coming up with a blue background, not black. It should be black. If I change it to white, because this bit now works, and then change it back again, it does change it, but it should be reading it. And he said, oh, I might have to save it to reinitialize it, but but it's not that. So yeah, it's getting there slowly. So I'm redoing my ghosts again. Because I couldn't follow the logic I was trying to build, and I'm going to annotate it a lot better this time. So this will hold the old value, because I was undoing it all before calculating it, and I was like, well, I might as well just do it. So the first one is so whenever I need the current position, I'll be loading it up. So we're going to be doing it, it's on the table. I've got this in here, so I don't think this is vastly different. Yeah. So this is within the X loop, so it will cover all 4 ghosts. Oh, that's interesting. So I've put it in there, but I must... Yeah, it's in here. So wherever I need it. So then equally, in here, I'm going to use that to load it here. LDA $00. This is going to be grab X ghost X for old pos for old X, and this will be for old Y. And this will be, so now to have a new table which is 1E1F. This is this one. So in here I can have ghosts old X, ghosts old Y, byte. That's another fault that's still in here, because bytes doesn't exist. Let me send that to him. Is it a valid word? And this is going to be 4/8. So this will be 4/8, 4A, 4C, 4E, and this will be 4/9, 4B, 4D, 4F. So we're going to be doing that and that. this will be LDA. Comma X. Let's put a space. So this stores current X of ghost to its right, so that's my undo bit ready done. So hey, who's his biggest fan? Me? See, AJ? Or so, Brandon, you must be finishing for the weekend, I'm guessing. So I've got that done. So the next, excellent. VBA is not so. I've looked at that and I can read it. I can understand it, but I can't program it. So in the, what am I doing? So I can work out the current position, and so now we need to work out the direction. Because I already know the direction, because I think that's done here. Or actually, no, it's not. Oh, that's the starting point. Yeah. Well, that gives them a random start, but they're inside the cage. Anyway, that's the starting point. That bit of code will repeat, I think. So already know the direction. So all I need to do is in 32. It's in 32x. So the first thing to do is load 32, x. No, I can call it something. It's that I need to call it. Brain fart time. So I'm loading that. So this will be 0. And we're doing a compare now. 3, 2, 1, 0. 0, 1, 2, 3. So we've got, okay, 0 is up. So that's going to be down, then it'll be left, this will be right. There can't be a there has to be no, I don't even need to do a compare. We're just going to jump straight to it, and that will be jumping to the right. Oops. Three is left, 4 is right. I don't know why I've got that. That should be an LDA. Seems a bit silly. And that is that. Okay. So this needs to go in here. This needs to go in here. Nearly forgot. So now those will change. Then we can store those. And actually this should be what I'm just moving right. So what am I doing? I'm increasing that. No, I'm not. Yes, I could do it that way. No, I can't. I have to use a table. So I'm going to be going LDA, comma X, which is what I've just done, so I don't need to worry about that. So this will be like LDA $00. So this is always going to be the same. This will be star +1. Actually, no, it won't. It'll be an ink. Can I do that? Increment the value of a space of a. Do I have to load it and add it? Okay, yeah, that's what it says. Increment operand or increment operand, comma X. Don't want to use comma X because that will just increase the thing in a table. I want to increase the value. So that will increase the value by right, and that will send the ghost to the right. And that's all I care about. So then that's never going to work. Check ghost down. There's something I need to put in between there, but check ghost down will be an ink. No, it's not check ghost down. It's jump moving down. Let's do the moving right, moving left. So this will be a deck. Oops. Which means no, dollar, it's dynamic. I've not explained it then. So up here, when I load the Ghosts X, this will be 0 to 4, 0 to 3, and it's picking it up from here, this memory location. I'm then writing that memory location over this. It's just to, I can't remember who told me to use 00, 0, but it's like having boobs. It just makes it easier for me to see, because I'll never load 00, 0. So I think though I've got this one wrong. Oh no, I haven't. It's going to use 0 page. I want it to use 0 page because the location of Ghosts X are in these bytes, $1E, $20, $22 and $24. I define them up here. So Ghost 1X, this is its X position, this is its Y position. Ghost 2X, 2Y, 3X, 3Y. So I haven't quite got round to using 0 page for what I should be doing, and that's the fast stuff. And that's something I've got to try and switch around, switch Rooney at some point. So that deck 00 will move a ghost to the left. It would move it to the left. And then we've got to the ghost is moving down. So that so that will be the Y increasing. So I should put in here decrease ghost, current ghost, ghosts, no, X, pos, oh fucking hell, I've got that the wrong way around, increase. Current ghosts, X pos. This will be to increase. I do. No, anything can go on 0 page, and it's commonly used for stuff you want to do fast calculations with because the first 256 bytes are really quick. Now I think if you're doing calculating stuff and use the 0 page, it works out to be a lot quicker. I don't use that at the moment. I tend to have all my programs structured in the same way. Oh, take my hearing aids out. I tend to have all my programs at the moment. I've only done I've only completed 2, and I've started on bits on other ones, but I follow the same sort of format because then it becomes easier for me to do. For instance, my screen page is always at C000. I always have sprites in the sort of same area, and that gives me a large continuous space to utilize stuff. But as I said, 0 page is quite quick compared to other things because the amount of, normally I think an LDA, it says actually in here there is if you like EOR, if I'm EORing in if I EOR something, it's two bytes in 0 page, and it can be three bytes in other places. Inking, if I increase a place, it's only 2 bytes in 0 page, but in everywhere else it's three bytes, because you've gone over 256. So you're sort of saving tiny bits of of data, but also the amount of cycles. If I increase something in 0 page, it takes 5 cycles. If I increase it out of 0 page, it's 6 cycles. If I use absolute, well, if I index it, it's 7. So so there's a load of stuff that you can use. Even a compare is quicker in the immediate mode if you're comparing an address. Yeah, so yeah, it's all in the reference guide. So at the moment I'm using it to hold variables. The other reason for doing it in there is when you jump into C64 debugger, it naturally shows you 0 page, so you can see all your variables there and what they're doing. It saves you hunting around, but it probably isn't the best place, but no harm, no foul is my motto. Fucking hell. That makes it go down. Ooh. So, ghost moving up, we need to decrease, and that's ghost. We decrease current ghosts Y pos. Who's Andrew? Oh, yours. Sorry. Your rule is if you can put it in 0 page, put it in 0 page. Yeah, I guess. I know, but I don't know you as Andrew unless you're in trouble. So, I'll move that across that all. Ooh, Grand Prix tomorrow. Last one of the year. No, it's not. Sunday. Quali's tomorrow. So now I've increased it. And I now need to store the Y, which I haven't done. So we've got ghost moving down +1, and we've got up +1. So those will now change. Those will now increase correctly. So I've got the old values. Because I grabbed them here. I've got the new values. So oh, the person that won the Spiral program wrote the whole program in 0 page. Shannon's stuff is just amazing. It looks such a simple thing to do, and I'm like, oh my god. And I saw, actually, another competition. It's not from Shannon. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I wonder if it is that one. Yeah, here we go. There's something to look at. Yeah, but to be fair, you, Gray, and Andy miles ahead of me, and even what I'm trying to do now hurts my head. And this is the third attempt of me trying to do this ghost thing. But you might be interested in this. Although you've only got 8 days left. So yeah, have a. Yep. Oh, in Discord, yeah. In Novice Machine Coders. Oh, no, that's probably not the right place. General Chit Chat. Here's a compo. There you go, it's in General Chit Chat. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Oh, and actually I don't know what I was doing. Okay, so I know the current position. I know the new position. I need to know if there's anything underneath it. So this is where everything's going to jump to. Check what is under the new position. So what I'm going to be doing, I want to this is where they're going to be jumping to. Oops. Oops. And then that's going to naturally go to it anyway. So now I've got to do the boob job. This. Okay. I wonder if I can do it. I can do that without fucking about. So I don't have to destroy X. Right, so here. So this is going to be because I'm not changing its position. I don't think I need this. Yes, I do. Oh. I don't know if I've needed this yet. I've not seen where I need to use this yet. So I'm loading that with Y. I'm loading and we're now storing, this is where, whoopsie, this is my boob. And then here I can reuse Y. By doing that. So this loads, oh no, loads current, loads ghost, YPOS. So that means I've still not touched X. Because before I was transferring it to a position and I was transferring it to F. So now I can see what's under it. So I know if it's compare $$00 B&E OK to move, compare O. $. So 0 is good. $3B is good. If I do that, so this will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we've got, this is empty square. This is a dot. Now I have, what else do I want it to go be okay on? I'm not going to worry about this because I'm going to change that. $49. This is special dot. Fritzu. Hey, John! How's Nico? And there's a competition in Discord for you. I've just put it in there under Gray's suggestion. So I've got a special dot and I've now got a special space, which is 4A. And I think That's it. So that should allow it to leave the box. That one did it. Oh, I'll put that in for the... no, I won't, because I haven't got the tunnel trapped. So we'll leave that for the moment. Now, what if it's not okay to move? If it's not okay to move... Right. So, if it's not okay to move, it's going to carry on here and we're going to change the direction. And that's when I said it's basically this again. And that's why I think I can do something with that. Oh, and actually, there is no loop involved. New, 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 new. I'm gonna fucking copy it now. Americans and their poor eyesight, eh? What a nightmare. What's going to be easier? Does that look better? I'm sure they don't come to you, John, and say about this. So I can't read this. Can't read that. The other thing I can do is probably do that. Because I don't normally chuck it into full screen, but and I am kidding about we love Americans. We need someone to do our wars for us. Right, there you go. So, is that any clearer, Ray? I think I sent him asleep again, or I've pissed him off. One of the two. You never complain about anything, Andy. Or if you do, I've ignored you, so I've not seen it. So, ghost, new, dealer, new, new. New. No, it's not going to jump there. Because... Right, so this is new. So what's it going to do? We grab a random number, we can see if it's bigger than that. And it's going to go to one of these four places. And it's going to store the new direction into the ghost's direction. That's still the same place. And then I'm going to send it back up to here. Send it back up to here, don't I? Because it's now got a... Hang on, but what's changed? No, it's up to here. That's where it's got to go to. So if it's not okay to move, it's going to go down here, get a new random number, do the checks, and then it's going to go back up to here. It's going to grab. Oh, actually, I don't know if I need to do that either, because I've already got it in A. Oh no, it does need to. No, actually, technically it doesn't. I think I could probably put that a line below, because I've already got in the accumulator what it needs to be. And then it'll start doing the compare, and then it will jump. It will do whatever it needs to do, and then it's going to check it again. So if it's still not right, until it's okay, it's going to keep going around in that loop. This is a shit way of doing it. I've just got these glasses done. Got 2 pairs of glasses now, because I had some really weird ones. I've tried varifocal, but these are office glasses. So they are a varifocal, but they're a varifocal from the screen to my keyboard. That's it. And then I have these for distance and reading. Godsend these are. Hey, Prince. Fucking hell, everyone's coming on. There must be Friday night boredom. Friday night boredom. So if it's okay to move, what can I do? Oh. Oh, no. I've missed a bit. If it's blocked, I need to reset. I first need to reset X and Y back to where they were, which nobody told me that I needed to do, or Andy would have done if he'd been listening. So it's the reverse of this. I don't want to know what. Yeah, you're playing with a dog. That's just rude. I've got to do the reverse of this. So this needs to be here. Actually, no, I just need to do that. Uh-oh. This recalls. So this is, I need to load the one. Oopsie. I did get it. Store $00. But this needs to have a label, so I'm going to put that as 1 and 2. Bless him. Well, why didn't you come on camera and Discord? I'd prefer it if people were on Discord and then they could talk and I could talk, and I know it's a bit behind, but so I need to now get this to update. +1. +2. So that will now load the X and Y points into here. So I can now load the old X, store it in the current X, load Y, store it in the current Y. So that's reset that back. We then grab a random number again, do the checks, and we jump it back to ghost directions and update, which is back up here. And that's now going to check. It will do the movements by increasing it X or Y. It will then load that character and it will do the OK to move. So I think that's okay now. So if it's okay, so that's the undone. See, that's just so much easier and quicker than doing all this bollocks. And we've got to change the ghost direction. I don't need to do that. So what? I just need to display the ghost. Surely. Is that? Yeah, that's all I need to do. So here we're going to just oops. Fuck, I've lost. Oh, there. Oh, this is where I needed it. So I do still need it up here. So I can do it here now. STA plus whoops. And we've got the Y pos +1. So then what's this doing? It's grabbing it, multiplying it up, adding the offset, storing it in DO, blah de blah, and we don't need to return. And then we're going to start looping. So if this works first time, it will be unbelievable. I think even compiling it, if it is the first thing, there we go. Load char under ghost. Load char under ghost. Oh. So, okay, oh no, hang on, right, what does this do? I'm grabbing the Y position first. So the Y one should be that. And that's the X. But that puts it into Y. Okay. I think that's cleared that up. Don't use the C word. Crap. It's fucked off. Boom. Yeah, the word is pants or plank. Don't use the C word. Crap. No, John is pants or plank. I'm just whatever. You were throwing her ball. That's just as bad. Oh, the ghost has definitely gone somewhere. I wasn't even watching. Well, it's certainly picking up something, but I I'm gonna have to bloody go into. Right, I've done that. I wonder what. It's not going to fix, I know, but I'm just curious to see if it would work with all four. Now, oh, oh, I am. Oh, yes, you mentioned that before. I'm assembling. Interesting. That freezes. That doesn't work. It works with one, but not four. Okay, that's why I was trying to keep it simple. So I'll go back to that. We'll get working with one. I know, I remember you saying before about it, don't use the word see. I was thinking you meant cunt, but there you go. My wife uses that all the time on me. She knows it makes me cringe when she says it. So I can, right, so So what's it basing that on? Sprite X lock. Oh, this is on X, so D0020406. Okay, that's fine. And then sprite Y, so I'm okay. That's fine then as well. So that's just putting the sprite numbers in. So X is currently 0, which is sprite number 4. We're loading the current position and storing it in Ghost Sold. And when we want to undo that, it's here. We load the Ghost's old comma X. Oh, hang on. No. That's not going to work. That's absolutely not going to work. That's where it's gone wrong. And that's wrong as well. No, that's wrong. This needs to be a dynamic place. Yeah, I need to work it out beforehand. That's where it's going wrong. So, so Ghost's old X is a table. So I need to read that and then store that. So, this is referenced up here, isn't it? Grab X, yeah, it's up here. So here I need to, so this will be up here, this will be, oopsie, this will be up here, this will be store $00 and store $00, and there will be a label needed, which is oopsie, put old Ghost old X in here, and then there will be another one here which is old Y in here, and then before that I need to load STA this, ooh, that, and then I need to load an STA that, oh fuck, that. So that's now storing it, that's loading it and storing it, loading it and storing it, and then I need in here I can go above it. That can go above it. So I need this is STA plus 1 STA plus 1, and then something used oh, I think it's up here. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. And that's plus 1. So a few mistakes. Excellent! Fuck all. It's frozen. We're stuck in a loop. I know that because the power pools aren't moving. How's that then? What have I done? What have I done now? One and 3. So it's never getting to there. Bollocks. I hate this. I hate, oops. I hate the debugger so much. Okay, that's interesting. Right, so it's in this lot. OC35. Is that it? Just before the LDA. OC35. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, John, are you awake? I think there's a view that I haven't found that you had a lot more assembler on the screen. I don't know if the code, if it was code from the assembler or if it was something different. And of course, I could have just imagined it. It might not give it to me. I just wondered if you knew the screen. Is there a screen that shows you the code like this, or is it just assembled? What's the source view? How do I get to that? Oh, okay. So because I'm using CVM Studio, I can't. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this on that screen. You can't see it. You don't need to see it. So we are at LDA hash 3. LDA hash 00. LDX, sorry. Then we're loading the GhostX, store it in a load of places, which will change the code. Oh, that's interesting. That hasn't. Oh, it might not be read yet. Well, that's not right. So oh, no. No, that's maybe in a cock. Okay. I'll do it once. This had this was indexed. So let's try again. Oh. Well, I can move. The ghosts are stuck. Why isn't he moving? That's progress. Control Shift F4. That's Control Shift F4. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So he does get up there, but that's not right. OC OC35, that's why I want to pause it. Let's see what it's doing. So I think, okay, so 1E, 1F, 48, 49. Oh, that's wrong as well. That's wrong as well. Yeah, that should be that. Oh, hang on. Go to your code area. You are in ROM. Go to your program's code area. Holy shitty shit! I think it's working. Amazing. Right, you said, let's try this. Sorry, I'm always out to learn something, but so F8, I'm in ROM, go to my programs, Control, Shift, F4. This is where my program's code area is. You see, now go to my code. You mean this? That is phenomenal. I was looking for the source code, yeah. Instead of seeing it as these, I was trying. I wondered if you could see it. Oh, icons changed. As that. So yeah, I knew about that, but it just means I have to figure it all out. So I've got that moving. So all I have to do now is in the ghost area say that I'm gonna have to fucking get another mouse. This is just doing my nut in. Saying that 7.4 or 7.3. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? So that 4.9 or 4A. Now if I comment that out, it will change direction if it hits a 4.9 or a 4A. I think this is always... Oh, let's try it. And if that's the case, and this works, I'm going to call it a night. See, it's not. Oh no, because it's undoing itself. I don't want it to undo itself. So what do I need it to do? I need it I want to get it to go to get a new direction. And then, yeah, I think I want that. Oh, I think that will work. But it's got to go around in this loop again. Okay. Have I fixed it for all 4 of them now? It would be remarkable if I have, because that I've tried 2 days now. Then I looked at the basic, trying to see what I was doing, and I thought it's just easier to go. I think that's a success. Because the next thing I'm going to do is every time they hit a thing to change direction, it's going to generate another random number, and if it's below if it's a certain percentage, it's going to move the ghosts either down or towards me, whichever they're the furthest away. And I can alter the parameters for each of the ghosts, again by using a lookup table to say this ghost is more likely to chase me. So I've still got to, in the ghosts, change pointer to make the ghost look in the direction it's going. Reduce the amount it changes direction using a random number. Add on a chase value so that every time it changes, it will chase the player. If I do that, then after that I have to make ghosts leave by adding in the door. And yeah, I think that's all I need to do. And impact stuff, I need to start looking at the animation as well, but I want to get the ghosts done more because I think that's the hardest thing. Oh, and I still need to change that. I can put on there and animate pack based on there you go, done it. So much better than the old shit that I had. It was so complicated. It didn't need to be. So let's delete. Oh, I can close that and delete that. It's it just looks cleaner. It's such a but it's so dynamic. There's so much going on, and there's going to be even more to go on that's dynamic, but I'm getting better at it. So so yeah, have a good night, have a nice weekend. I'm watching the Grand Prix thingy on Saturday afternoon, the quali, and I got my mate over on Sunday for a race. So we're going to I've still got some more decorations and I've got to do some DIY stuff as well for my wife. But I put some shelves up ready for Christmas, so I'm hoping I'll get on, but I'm not guaranteeing I will, because that was a much easier bit of coding to do tonight than it was the last two times I tried to do it. So yeah, look, thanks for your support. And he won't cheat. It's bloody, he's not cheated. It's what fuckface? What's his name? Max Verstappen. He's the one that's really pushing it. He is a crybaby though, I agree. But then so's cheat. Yeah, well, they pushed the limit. I absolutely acknowledge that. But then it's not just them, it's the teams as well. And in the 80s, when you lot weren't, well, actually some of you probably were born, you know, they exploit the rules, and that's how Button got it, his world championship. Is it really? Okay, because I've got it on, I'll be watching it on Sky F1, but I wasn't sure that they were going to do it, but that's good. Yeah, because you may not remember, they found out, which is a scientific thing, you freeze or you cool down fuel, you can pack more fuel into a fuel tank, and that's what they used to do. They used to bring it down to like 2 or 3 degrees, chuck it in when it's that cold, and they could fill it up with like an extra 3 or 4 litres. Ground effect, when that came in, that was it wasn't exploiting the rules, it just wasn't in the rules. And then what was it, Williams did active suspension, and they basically programmed the whole track. Oh, fan cars, yeah. But the Williams, they programmed the whole track into the car. So the car knew where it was using GPS and would adjust it with an active suspension. Yeah, there was, wasn't there? Was it a Tyrrell had the six-wheeler? The two wheels at the front on each side. Yeah. I was wondering actually, didn't somebody have two wheels at the back? Four wheels at the back. The fan cars got banned quite quick, and I think there was also what else came in that got banned really quick? Wasn't the skirts? They even the skirts that they'd been around for the ground effect quite some time. But they had there was a thing that they'd said was, if you remember, in the mid-80s I think it was, they would cause the cars to spark, lots of sparks, and they found out that if they heated up the air below the car, the air got thinner and it created downforce. So you used to have the cars just sparking mad with those titanium screws. They had to ban that. So everyone cheats, I suppose, or exploits the rules. Is that cheating? I don't know. That's how Button, like I said, that's how Button got his maiden, or his only world championship, because Ross Brawn had seen something. He went to tell everyone else. They didn't care, so he said fine. And I don't know if it was a double diffuser. It might have been a double diffuser or something along those lines. Yeah. And then what was it? The other one with who did the? It might have been Ferrari. They would cover a hole in the side of the car. So they would drive one-handed and cover the hole with their glove, and that stalled the back wing, and that's where DRS then came in. And that was I think the year or 2 years before DRS. So you know, the rules are there to be exploited. It's the same with the drivers. Yeah, I think it was Coulthard, wasn't it? I remember Coulthard doing it. I couldn't remember the team. Although I should have guessed it wasn't Ferrari because Coulthard never drove for them. But Max definitely uses the road, the driving track, incorrectly. No, it wasn't banned. They brought in the DRS thereafter because they couldn't ban it because it wasn't breaking the rules. There was no moving hand. There was no moving part. It was your hand covering a hole. As soon as that hole came along, it stalled the rear wing, and they were allowed to use it all season. And then they brought in the DRS, which was the flappy back wing, because they said it's dangerous to drive. Max was taken out twice by Mercedes. Was he? Was he really? You're talking about Silverstone and probably Monza. And I think if Max had been taken out by Mercedes, Mercedes would have caught the Bottas. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember that one. But I think if Max was deliberately taken out, there would have been repercussions, because they just won a fair fight. But Max was the one at Silverstone. Hamilton was definitely on the inside, which nobody disputes, and he would never have made the corner. But then you could equally say that's what happened at the last one. And Max was on the inside, he didn't make the corner, and rather than Hamilton spitting his dummy out and trying to drive into him, which is what Max did, Hamilton just went out and let him do what he was going to do. And if Max had done that, Hamilton would have still been ahead. So in my opinion, Max brought it on himself at Silverstone, and I think it's a similar thing for Monza. Monza, because he was coming out of the pits and Hamilton was way ahead, and he never. Max just saw red and wanted to get in front, and he was in a place he shouldn't have been. Yeah. Well, that's what makes the whole thing great, because you know, you can try and convince me otherwise. So let me just stop this though. Anyway, there's no point. I didn't mean not stop the stream, but stop having that up there. Whoopsie. Don't need to do that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the race. I'm hoping it's a clean race, and I'm looking forward to Hamilton. Looking forward to Hamilton pissing all over Max. I just I think he does piss me off as well, Hamilton, but he is the hell of a driver, and I think he's improved a lot. So there you go. Anyway, look, have a good weekend. I will catch you soon, and I hope Nico's okay this weekend, John. Yeah, take care everyone. Trot.